the whole game freezes itself in the background. I mean, that's nice for performance, but I hate when I'm streaming it does that. Not my favorite. Not my favorite. Oh yeah, there's coffee in that nebula.
Chefcast Gaming is now live on YouTube.
Heck yeah. Did I not have it set to announce Twitch go live? Events, Twitch, stream went live. Hey, why isn't that one working? Ugh. I has bugs I got to work out. I need to go through and do a bunch of smoke tests. But I don't feel like doing that tonight. Does followers and stuff work? Wow, none of that's working. Oh, you know what? None of those test things are working. Probably because I moved all the event announcements into their own category and broke some stuff. Oh well. Oh no, the YouTube one's working again. I think. Yeah, that test one worked, but it didn't do a test to the audio, so that didn't work, which is strange. Do we have audio settings set to set to Discord? Does that make a difference? Let's at least make sure I can type in the channel and hear that. That's not working either. I'm not hearing anything. Does it work on... Whoa. Well, that was delayed. And it also didn't do it in the voice. Shit. Oh, nucleus crashed. That's no good. Crash loop back off. All right, well, we gotta fix this real quick. Yeah, no, there was no way I was not gonna play this game. Let's see. Please use kubectl context. We investigate the crash loop for nucleus. All right, I'll just have to manually be looking over at my chat in the meantime until we can fix this, but in the meantime, we're gonna play some Voyager. Hopefully this is just a small bug that I can fix quickly. Oh, I should have granted it full access. Oops. Oh shit. Let's see. I gotta make sure I. Yeah, hold on. I gotta get rid of this. I'm in the wrong directory and everything. Okay. We pull.
Chefcast Gaming is now live on YouTube.
I think it's probably stuck in a crash loop again, I bet. Let's just test though. So event settings, let's test a Discord.
Chev went live with screen share in Discord voice.
Oh, that worked. Okay, let's try Twitch. It's the Twitch one that's barfing. Yeah, it's not reading this either. Whenever I trigger the Twitch one, I think that's when it's causing the crash. Yep. Upgraded. Oh, I think I know the problem. Next. Nucleus logs. It's crashing. I try to Twitch announcement. I don't think we included the right scopes in the admin bot OAuth area. Please upgrade that to include the scopes needed to post in Twitch chat. Okay, and while that's fixing, let's play some Voyager. So this is the question. Focus on the journey. Recommend for players who want to enjoy the story exploration without constant pressure of the fight for survival. Resources are plentiful, combat is manageable, dialogues and away missions are less challenging. Homesickness is a minor problem. The authentic Delta Quadrant experience, recommended for experienced strategists and resource managers. Resources are limited, combat is challenging, dialogues and away missions are demanding. Homesickness is a problem. I definitely don't want Years of Hell. I guess it just depends. Do I want to go through this for more of the story, or do I want to actually do the challenge? Maybe we go through first story for the first one. I think our bot came back. Permissions. Of course.
Chefcast Gaming is now live on YouTube.
So this probably works now.
Chefcast says.
Test.
Okay, yeah, so that works until I break it when I'm let's try to post something in the Twitch chat. Okay, that's good. So Okay. When fixed, please commit, push, merge to prod branch, push. Check. So here. Cool. Alright, you know what? Screw it. We'll do survival. You are the captain of the Federation starship USS Voyager, manage your ship and crew, plot a course through procedurally generated star systems. Your unique ship build and the decisions you make will reshape the story. Okay. Compiling shaders. Sounds shady. Yeah, I think the whole game is just like freezing when I tab out. That's actually really annoying. I don't love that. I know they're trying to save performance when the game's not in focus, but make that an option, please.
So, a few days back, this Captain Janeway breezes into my cozy penal colony like she owns the place. She's stern and smells like coffee and regulations. And the kicker? She's served with my old man on the Albatani. Turns out her security chief, Tuvok, was playing spy on a Maquis ship that vanished in the Badlands. Now Janeway needs that missing ship found, and because of my past associations, I'm apparently the resident expert on the Badlands. I find the missing Maquis, she puts in a good word for me at my next parole review. Simple. Still, the view is infinitely better than a holding cell. It's not every day you get a front row seat on a brand new Intrepid-class starship's maiden voyage. The USS Voyager.
Oh, I see. It's pausing.
Might even get to touch the helm.
Pretty good for a little indie game. Gentlemen, welcome to Voyager. Reporting for duty, Captain. It's an honor to be here. I hope I live up to your expectations. Ensign Kim, I trust you've already met Tom Paris, our esteemed observer, a former Maquis pilot who will help us search the Badlands for the Maquis vessel. Boy, Tom did not... The time was not kind to Tom, apparently. All these models... Harry looks like he's got, like, jaundice or something. With all due respect, ma'am, observer is hardly a title befitting my talent. I'm the best damn pilot in this sector. Call me pilot extraordinaire, ensign. The Maquis. Wow, I've heard a lot of stories about them. Relax. I was with the Maquis only for a few weeks before I was captured and sent to a lovely little penal colony in New Zealand. Penal colony? Enough chatter, gentlemen. All hands, this is the captain. Report to your stations. Helm, take us into the Badlands. Maximum warp. Alright, here we go. Can we just choose not to go? Treacherous region of space where violent plasma storms can cripple even the most advanced starships. Captain Jamie observes the swirling chaos from the view screen, a subtle smile playing on her lips. She's ready for the challenge. Scanners are picking up no other vessels in the system, Captain. It's your time to shine, Mr. Paris. Any idea where your former colleagues might be hiding? It wasn't exactly Maquis of the Year, Captain, but they did prefer underground bases, remote planets, and... Captain, I don't mean to interrupt, but I'm reading a coherent Tetrion beam scanning us, And a displacement wave heading toward us. Colossal wave of turbulent energy surges towards Voyager, its power dwarfing anything the crew has ever seen. With no time to analyze the threat, emergency measures are initiated. Red alert. Helm evasive maneuvers. Too late. The wave will intercept us in 5 seconds. Brace for impact. Yeah, let's get out of here. As the crew regains consciousness, they find their bridge in total devastation. Twisted metal, sparking consoles, and injured crewmates paint a grim picture. What just happened? Damage report. Major hull and deck damage. The transporters are offline, and we're receiving casualty reports. Bridge to sickbay. Doctor, got injured crew on the bridge. Doctor? Damn. Captain, we're losing systems across multiple decks. The deuterium tanks are empty. Warp core has gone to gray mode. We're on reserves barely. Mr. Paris, take the helm. Scan for the nearest source of deuterium. External sensors are offline. Stellar cartography must be down. Voyager's blind, Captain. Okay. Let's start putting this thing back together. Janeway to engineering. We need stellar cartography back online now. Click on the question mark icon on the left of the screen to revisit any tutorial screen on the controller. Okay. Activate the stellar cartography in the lower left part of the ship. To activate it, open up its menu by selecting the room and switching on the power switch. Okay. Just want to get a good look at this. Really quick, take a peek over at Bumblebee's deploy. Actions. It is still building. I'm betting it tried to post in Twitch chat again. Crashed. What the fuck? Weird, I don't understand why this screen is... Okay. This one's fine.
Chefcast Gaming is now live on YouTube.
Okay, so now I've got to go rerun the bot seeding. This should give us a token that has the proper permissions. Okay, log out. Log in. That's Bumblebee AI. 714-6. All right, now do it. There we go. All right, now let's go try a test follow event. Really? It's still crashing? Are you kidding me? What is going on? Oh, I know why. My keyboard is not set to have caps lock as escape. Because I upgraded Razer. Come on, load. Load, 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 please load. Okay, caps lock, you are now.
Chefcast Gaming is now live on YouTube.
Escape. Yeah. Okay. And escape, you are now caps lock. There we go. Bro, I don't understand. Oh, my keyboard's not working at all. Well, that would explain that, wouldn't it? I don't know what to do. Let me try killing Synapse. Should have done it. Okay, that's working. All right, Jesus. Okay, now let's go back to look at prod. Should have the right scopes now. I'm confused why it wouldn't. So if I do this again, it's going to crash on. Yep. Bro, stop.
Chefcast Gaming is now live on YouTube.
Guess we'll just try again. Let's go to the admin panel, go to bot OAuth, seed Twitch bot. Okay. Renewed at 10/27 on the 25th. That's good. I'm gonna kill both nucleus pods. Let them restart. What is that? Speed Trapper build skipped. Okay, that's fine. Nucleus 0.
Chefcast Gaming is now live on YouTube.
Oh, it totally posted in the Twitch chat, so clearly that's working. Now let's just do a quick test event.
Chev is now live on Twitch.
Much better. All right. Back to the game. All right, so we can zoom all the way out. Let's get a good look at. See, right click to move. Okay. This is cool. I like the LCARS interface. It's all just decorative. Okay, so we've got a shuttle bay back here. Main engineering. My main engineering's kind of tiny. And then these are clearly turbo lifts. That's cool. I've never actually like visualized how the turbo lifts work. Okay, so we got all these ruined rooms that I assume we're gonna build. Aero shuttle bay. What the hell's an aero shuttle bay? Oh, wait, is that the captain's yacht? Is that what that is? That we never see. Bridge. Crisis management. Okay. Oh wow, look, we can like, oh well, that's really cool. Look at that. We can peek inside there. That's actually pretty cool. I like that. Oh, I love the parallax stuff here. Oh, there's a holodeck. Sick bay. Engineering office. So we can like even see who's working in engineering here. That's cool. And we've got all these damaged life support systems. So that's how we restore the decks, I assume. Okay. Alright, let's do it. Stellar cartography. So this costs us 3 of the lightning bolts, so 3 energy, and 2 personnel. Crew, we have 34 out of 50 idling. Work teams, 1 out of 1. Crew is the heart and soul of Voyager. Crew is required to operate rooms. Okay. Titanium, duranium, batteries. Batteries? Oh, cool. Okay. Cycle is a time unit. Cycles pass while Voyager's traveling. Okay, so similar to D&D traveling. Dilithium, deuterium. So deuterium is for energy and food. Dilithium, mandatory for warp core upgrades, is also used to construct shuttles, to hire allied ships for combat, and to advance in the tech tree. Valuable trading resource. Science points, current amount. Produced in the science laboratory. Occasionally they can also be obtained in away missions. Points of interest. Okay. Bioneurogel packs. A vital resource used for initially repairing life support, as well as constructing and upgrading rooms. Produced in the biolaboratory from food and titanium. That's funny. I didn't think we could make bioneurogel packs. I thought that was kind of a whole thing. We're trying to convert to isolinear chips at some point. Hard to build and upgrade Borg rooms. Oh, sweet. So we'll look at that for a while unless the game deviates from the traditional. Alright, switch on. Captain, sensors are picking up something out there, but what Harry is trying to stammer is we're not in the Badlands anymore. There's it is, the array. This needs some music. That little shot there. What is that thing? Where are we? If our sensors are working, we just jumped over 70,000 light years into the Delta Quadrant. The Delta Quadrant? How? Captain, life support systems are failing. This array will have to wait. Mr. Paris, take the helm. Find us some deuterium. Scan points of interest. Mark with white question marks to reveal resources. Scan until you reveal deuterium. Okay. First, where's our array? Right there. Okay, let's scan this one. How do I do that? Right click. That's duranium. Let's grab the deuterium then. Navigate your ship by traveling to various locations. While traveling, time passes in the form of cycles. When visiting points of interest, you can choose between different approaches with different risks and outcomes. The different colors of the chance bar represent the possible outcomes. Dark green and light green, excellent and good outcomes. Higher rewards, such as extra resources, morale increase, etc. Yellow, average outcomes can include minor setbacks. Orange and red, bad and terrible outcomes lead to low rewards. Medium, okay. This is like a dice roll? before we move and spend cycles, what else can I scan? Anything? Set course, focus ship. More deuterium. Duranium. Deuterium. Duranium. Oh, I can spin. Cool. How far out can I? That's as far out as I can spin. That's J. Deuterium. Deuterium. Plus a mystery thing. Apparently. Wow, lots of deuterium. We are not going to be short on deuterium, at least. Anytime soon. I imagine. Alright, let's go. Well, let's go here first. Alright, we detected a small debris field scattered across a wide area. The debris appears to be the remnants of a vessel. Maybe we can find something useful in here. Collecting easily accessible resources. Use the tractor beam to clump up the debris for easier collection. 775. We have... Oh wait, what is this one? This one's not deuterium. This is... I forget what this is. It's the one with the... Oh, this here. Uranium. Building resource. Okay. How much is the max on it? Max is 100. Alright, well... Let's give it a whirl. Okay. Let's go get some deuterium, I suppose. Destroy the vessel and salvage the debris. Oh, Captain, we found an abandoned ship adrift in space. Powered down but structurally sound, with sealed storage compartments. Destroy the vessel. Interesting. Alright, I'm watching it get yellow anyway. We can now deactivate gray mode. Ready to increase warp core output. Warp core is the reactor that powers the ship to generate energy continuously consumes deuterium. Depending on the reactor level, you produce more energy, but more deuterium is required. Increase the power output by selecting main engineering and switching the warp core to a higher tier. Okay. Our energy levels are returning to normal. Now what about this thing? This array? I can't tell, Captain, but our scanners detected a Maquis vessel next to it. Scan for life signs. No one on board, Captain. In the array. Several life forms on board. Is one of them Vulcan? I'm not sure, Captain. The signals are weak. We'll just have to see for ourselves. I want the transporter room repaired and ready. Easy. Mr. Paris, get us to a uranium deposit. Need to repair the transporter room. Keep track of your resources on the main HUD. Deuterium your fuel that powers the warp drive. Uranium for titanium essential for construction and repair. Crew is needed to operate key systems and the rooms. We have all the uranium we need. Engineering is standing by to repair the transporter. Damaged rooms are not operational. Select a room to bring up the room controls. If you have the resources and work teams needed, you can initiate repairs. Okay. Repair. Transport's back online. Got some answers. Alrighty. bonks into it. Ensign Kim, Mr. Paris, get ready for your first away mission. This is not how I remember this going. Away missions present a series of challenges. Heroes possess skills. Traits. Okay. Okay, cool. Classic little mission. Challenges. Recommended traits. Pilot, quick-witted. Okay. Decide on an approach and select the hero to complete the challenge with the appropriate skill. If the skill is lower than the requirement, the success chance is displayed. Okay, so we seem to have materialized in the middle of a cornfield. This place is eerily similar to Earth. Something's off. Any suggestions on what to do next? Look for footprints or strange noises. Scan for any life signs or strange energy signatures. So this one doesn't quite have the chance, I'm assuming, because I need 33 skill points. He's only got 29. Well, so that's 4 difference, and they're both 4 difference, actually. I'm guessing it doesn't matter. Interesting. Harry and Tom use a tricorder to scan for life signs that detect a strange energy spike emanating from a nearby area. Following the readings, they navigate through the corn and find a farm with people working the fields. An old man sits on the porch of a nearby farmhouse strumming a banjo. After a challenge, the participating team members are fatigued and their skill values are reduced. Let them rest for the next challenge to recover and plan ahead accordingly. Well, that's obnoxious. Really? Harry, you're fatigued from scanning for life signs? Alright. Captain, this old man seems harmless enough. He might know what's going on here. How should we approach him? Demand to know what's going on. Try to read his body language for any clues. Argue with facts that this can't be a farm on Earth, and you want to know what the hell's going on. So... I do that. Oh, wait, I can... Oh, you can add them together. He just adds nothing. Oh, and he's fatigued, so he's... okay. So this one's probably the best here. Read his body languages for any clues. Okay. Harry and Tom discreetly observe the old man, trying to analyze his body language. Something feels off, like he's putting on an act, but they can't quite put a finger on why. The old man seems perplexed by their presence, muttering about Harry and Tom being early and how it's not their turn yet. He invites them to stay on the farm and wait, offering them some fresh corn cobs. If you select more than one hero for a challenge, they possess the required skill. Culminated skill value is equal or higher. In the required number, you have a chance for a critical success. Golden part of the chance bar. Okay. The old man isn't much help. We'll try to find the Maquis ourselves. There's a large barn behind the farmhouse. The tricorder readings are off the charts. There's definitely something strange about it, especially that back wall. Alright, investigate the barn for hidden door. That's... Try to analyze what these energy readings could be. Try to find a way to break the illusion of the wall. Okay, so for this... Oh, there's our crit chance, okay. It's coded to hit that every time, isn't it, for the first one? I wondered if we were going to hit it. Harry and Tom try to disrupt the energy field, causing a flicker in the air, but before they can break the illusion, the people from the field burst in, wielding farm tools as weapons. The old man appears and reveals that the barn is an illusion, the back wall dissolving to show a bluish glowing room where unconscious people, including a tattooed man and a half-Klingon woman, lie on surgical tables. Excuse me. Sometimes you have to make major decisions that influence how the story proceeds. Okay. These people must be the missing Maquis. They are being held here. Captain, we must get them out of here. Wake up the tattooed man. Wake up the half-Klingon. Oh, that's not even a question, is it? Your choice has consequences. Harry sprints towards the half-Klingon woman, hoping to rouse her. As he reaches out, the old man stops him, a look of concern on his face. Before Harry can react, a blinding white light fills the room and everything goes blank. Unavailable. Captain Janeway anxiously awaits the return of her away team when Harry Kim unexpectedly materializes behind her. What happened on the array? Whoa, I'm back on Voyager? What happened over there, Mr. Kim? We lost contact with you for several hours. Hours? But we were just there, right, Tom? Tom? Seems like he's still on the array. Well, then who the hell is this? I thought that was Tom originally. Captain, we're being hailed by the Maquis. Starfleet, I don't know what you did to our commander, but I can still ram this wreck into your precious starship. Ram us? One of your own is also missing. It would make sense to postpone the ramming until we're all accounted for. Does that sound reasonable? We're beaming over. Wait, so do we only get... Did we just choose between B'Elanna and Chakotay? Like, which member we get? That's an interesting choice that you have to make. You don't get both. Despite Janeway's invitation, the arrival of the Maquis crew is fraught with tension. Both sides remain wary as they prepare to discuss their shared predicament. Don't play games, Starfleet. We're armed and ready to defend ourselves. I wouldn't have it any other way. Glad to have you back, Tuvok. Likewise, Captain. Miss Torres, I must inform you that I was assigned to infiltrate the Maquis. I never liked you, Vulcan. That is unsurprising. I assure you I performed my Maquis duties to the highest standards. Talk. You win some, you lose some. Let's focus on bringing Mr. Paris and your commanders back. Commander back. His name is Chakotay, and we can't get back in that easy. They're sealed, and their communications are cut off. Lieutenant Tuvok, get down to engineering and find a way to bypass whatever's jamming our communications. Report back as soon as you have a solution. Captain, the ship's status remains critical. Repair protocols are imperative. We require resources and the engineering office to mobilize additional workforces. Prioritize life support, secure core decks, and restore Deck 5 functionality first to gain access to the engineering office. To be able to supply power to a room, you need to activate the life support unit of the corresponding deck. Each life support unit consumes energy, so plan accordingly. How much energy do we have? 120. Okay. Switch that on. Life support restored on Deck 5, Captain. Engineering office is now accessible. And of course, it's a mess. We'll have to fix it before we can even use it. Okay. Repair costs us one person with a wrench. Work teams, okay. One lifesaver ring. Whatever the hell that is. Oh, is that our... Oh, it's a cycle. Okay, 2 cycles. Good, good. Alright, and then 8 duranium. Repairs in progress. Until completion, it would be logical to scan all planets in the system and gather more deuterium and uranium. Okay, well, we did scan all of them already. So why don't we just go on a little adventure? Construction report, engineering office. Work teams are required to perform repairs. Okay, so this is free now. The engineering office, fully operational again, Captain. We now have additional work team to carry out 2 tasks simultaneously. Building or repairing rooms, even clearing debris, occupies work teams. To be able to carry out several tasks at the same time, obtain additional teams by building or upgrading engineering offices. Logically, we should now focus on Deck 2 and the mess hall to ensure the crew's food supply, maintaining their physical endurance. This requires reactivating life support in that section first. The morale bar shows your current morale. The change to morale per cycle and icons indicating your crew's needs. Open the overview screen and switch to morale to get detailed info about your crew's needs. That's Neelix's job. Your decisions in ship management, food, crew quarters, and events affect crew morale. If morale falls to 0, the crew mutinies and the game is over. Oh shit. Alright, 6 more energy. Life support restored on Deck 2, Captain. Access to the mess hall is now possible. However, it has sustained extensive damage. Emergency rations are currently deployed. After repair, the crew can access replicator rations again. Alright, it's going to take 3 cycles, 1 repair crew, and 6 uranium. Repairs in progress. Until completion, we should address crew accommodation. The ruined room must be cleared to create room for residential sections. Ships heavily damaged and many parts are destroyed beyond repair. To free up new building space, you will first have to remove the remnants of the old. Select the room and give the order to clear the debris. Removing debris takes time cycles to pass the time travel on the map. Clear debris. While waiting for our work teams to finish, we should continue to collect more resources. Storage alone and focus inside. Where's the ship? Yeah. Lost due to full storage. Okay, so we are maxed on deuterium. So there's no sense in going after any more of that. We have plenty of room for uranium, though. So let's go here. Okay. We should switch to replicator rations now to enhance crew well-being. Okay. Every cycle your crew consumes rations. You can always use emergency rations, which don't require resources but lower morale. The crew is used to consume premium rations. Made by the replicator. Those increase morale but consume deuterium. Premium replicator rations. Replicator rations are now issued to the crew, Captain. This. Whoa. Warp core statistics. Oh, okay. Okay. this thing? Navigational deflector. Oh, interesting. It's cool seeing like all these little rooms that like you never get to see half of this stuff. This must become astrometrics later. You can see it's got the little screen, but I'll bet it becomes astrometrics later. That's cool. A little tedious to get this going, huh? I imagine it'll pick up in pace after we get familiar with everything, but what time is it? Almost 11? That's a tiny bit longer. Oh, it like stopped it. Okay, because I was like 3 cycles away, so it stopped us after 2 cycles for the first thing. Build new rooms, select the empty building space, grab construction menu, and the work team's resources to build the room. Every room needs corresponding areas, plan accordingly. Alright. What is this? Oh, I can build shit. Build emergency quarters. Imagine that's going to be in here. Emergency quarters. Oh, I don't have enough uranium. It's fine, we're about to collect some. Take a 50-50 chance. What's max uranium? Alright, we'll go with the more guaranteed amount. Alright, and then I guess we'll... Do we have enough now? Shield generator, sick bay, holodeck. Oh, yeah, we were gonna build emergency quarters. What? Did that not work? Sure, requires personal operations. Okay. Oh, okay, it's working now. What's happening? Is this a hail? Captain, the array's jamming signal has been neutralized. We should be able to establish communication. Let's hope they respond. Hail the array. Who is this? Why are you bothering me? Oh, it's you. Why are you back? You don't have what I need. I remember that voice, Captain. It's the old man with the banjo. But his form is entirely different compared to how he appeared on the array. I'm Captain Janeway of the Federation starship Voyager. We mean you no harm. We just want our people back. Your people? Your people are no longer here. They might have what I need. You'll just have to leave them. Appeal to his humanity. Tell us where they are. Try to intimidate him. Give them back. Let B'Elanna talk? What? Scan the array for Tom and Chakotay. Well, it's 100% chance to scan the array. I won't rely on the words of a stranger. Scan the array for life signs of Tom and Chakotay. No sign of them, Captain, and no humanoid life forms indicated at all. Who or what are we talking to right now? I kind of have to see what Let Balana Talk does. Can I save anytime I want? I can't scum save? Okay, I mean, that makes it interesting. Screw it. It's Let Balana Talk. No, listen here, you oversized jello. Return Chakotay or I'll use that banjo in ways only a Klingon could. Got it? You are so insignificant. I have no time for this. There just isn't enough time. Time for what? No, you're stealing my time. You don't understand. I don't have time. Not enough time. We've been cut off, Captain. Miss Torres, your blunt Maquis tactics were useless. I know how to survive, your ladyship. It's not like the Federation ever gave us a chance to practice diplomacy. Captain, Commander, I fail to see how this spirited debate will help us locate our missing crew members. Perhaps a more logical approach would be beneficial? You're right, Tuvok. It seems the Delta Quadrant is getting to our heads. What do you suggest? I have observed that the array has been sending energy pulses towards the 5th planet of the neighboring system ever since our arrival. Given the lack of information regarding our missing crew's location, investigating this planet appears to be the most logical next step. It's the only lead we have. Thoughts, Miss Torres? We're stuck with each other, Janeway. We work together and go our separate ways. Fine? Helm, set course for the 5th planet of the neighboring system. Let's find our people. Set a course for the 5th planet in the neighboring system. Maximum warp. The sector map shows the entire sector with several star systems. You can either travel directly to another system, or you can scan the system first and select a specific pole to visit. Okay. Well, I first want to go over here and grab this ingredient. Needs it. Also, should we try the tractor beam? Let's try the tractor beam. Sweet. Alright, let's also grab this duranium. I should have gone there first, actually. Emergency quarters. We'll come back to that. Alright, we're full. Alright, now the sector map. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Oops. Hopefully there's something good here. Oh, it's more duranium, or deuterium, which we need, actually, so. Just grab some more of that. Let's scan the rest of these. That's 100 max, okay, so we won't spin the cycles yet. Oh, what is that? That's gonna give us science points. More deuterium. No wonder there's so much damn deuterium. We need it. Alright, so let's go get us some science points. Scan the anomaly from a safe distance. Conduct a detailed analysis, which we cannot do. Okay. Sweet. Oh, we got that. I thought that was the crit chance one. That was average. Okay. Alright, I guess we'll go to our destination now. Let's collect the material. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders? I mean, it's not like they're the most amazing graphics ever, but they're pretty good. I like them. Definitely good enough. Let's see what we have here. Following the array's energy pulses, Voyager discovers a desert planet with a harsh, unforgiving landscape. Are Tom Paris and Commander Chakotay perhaps being held in this place? What makes this place so special? Runaway team. Do a general scan of the planet. Check for the energy impulses. Let's do that. Anything noteworthy about the energy pulses? They are consistently targeting a single location, a barren piece of the desert. I recommend an away team investigate the area. There is something else. The interval between each pulse has decreased by 0.47 seconds since we left the array. They're getting faster. The entity said he's running out of time, right? Whatever that means, we'd better hurry. Do a general scan of the planet? Sure, why not? Let's see what we can learn about this planet. It has all the basic characteristics of an M-class planet, but no ocean, no river, nothing. However, there are settlements. Strange, but intriguing. Parent away team. We'll examine this world firsthand. That's Neelix's ship. I don't recognize that anywhere. His stupid little ship. That's funny. Captain, a small ship is approaching. They're hailing us. On screen. 1 second. Oh, Neelix. A peculiar alien with a mischievous grin greets Voyager from his chaotic vessel. Neither Starfleet nor the Maquis have ever seen such a species before. Perhaps an inhabitant of the Delta Quadrant? I'm a little disappointed that there's not more voice acting. I was really hopeful when we first heard Tom in the beginning, but it's like they just got a cameo voice recording and that was it. Greetings. Looking for something on this dusty old rock? Would we find anything, Mr. Neelix? Never seen a ship like yours. Let me guess. You were whisked away from somewhere else in the galaxy and brought here against your will. Sounds as though you've heard this story before. Thousands of times. Well, hundreds of times. Maybe 50 times. But the caretaker has been bringing ships here for months now. The caretaker? That's what the Ocampa call him. He probably snatched some of your crew, too, right? They're likely down on the planet with the Ocampa. But, Captain, it's a tricky place, dangerous. You could use a guide, but, of course, a guide needs a little, you know... compensation? Sounds fair. Wonderful. To be honest, I've had it rough recently. Those pesky void bulls have been nibbling away at my supplies. Some food and water would be most welcome. If you help us find our missing crew, you can have all the food and water you want. It's a deal. Alright. Now what? Rebuild Voyager and explore the system or skip cycles until Neelix is ready to talk. Oh, we can skip cycles, I see. Alright, let's take a look at our ship. What can we rebuild? Shield generator, sick bay, science lab, phaser control room, life support, let's see, ruined room, battery compartment, holodeck. Well, we probably ought to get sick bay online. Wait, well, there was one thing we needed to do an option. What was that? Workshop, stellar photography, transporter room. Did it really crash again? It totally did. What'd you crash for this time? Well, that's actually a little annoying. What the hell?
Chefcast Gaming is now live on YouTube.
YouTube moderator insert failed. The request cannot be completed because you exceeded your quota. What? My lord. That's definitely something I'll have to investigate. Just plug that into Codex real quick. Torpedo launch bay. Shuttle bay. There was something we needed to scan something. What are the options? I don't know. I think it makes sense to start with sick bay though, so let's do that. Repair. Oh, it was a science laboratory. Let's repair that too. 3 cycles, 2 cycles. Alright. Let's go grab some stuff. We need more. Okay, we'll circle back on the deuterium. Let's go here first and grab some duranium. We still have quite a bit, so let's just do the easy one. Cool. We're maxed. Perfect. And then we'll go grab our sick crew will be placed in the sick bay automatically. After treatment, they'll go back to work. Alright. Won't quite fill us up, but it should be a lot. Oh, what now? What a delicious meal! A culinary masterpiece. I've never encountered such a tangy but comforting, smooth yet vibrant concoction. What is it called again? Tomato soup. Tomato soup. I'm something of a culinary wizard myself, you know. My Alfarian hair pasta bowl is widely known for its bold, mouth-watering taste. Mr. Neelix, I am pleased you are enjoying yourself, but we need your assistance now. Ah yes, your missing crew, right. Scan the southern continent and look for a range of dead volcanoes. At their foot, you'll find a Kazon Ogla encampment. Kazon what? One Kazon sect of many. They control this part of the quadrant. They're a bit difficult, but with the right approach, even they can be reasoned with. I thought you said the Okampa had our people. Well, the Okampa do have your people, it's just finding them is a bit tricky. My old pal Maj Jabin, the Ogla leader, might know where to look. He's a nice guy. A bit gruff, but he owes me a favor. Ask for more information on the Kazon Ogla. Anything else we should know about these Kazon Ogla? Water is a precious commodity around these parts. The Ogla, they mostly get theirs through trade, so a little liquid diplomacy would go a long way. Very well. Prepare an away team and you'll accompany them, Mr. Neelix. Alright, let's do it. Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders? And away team. Alright, yep. Neelix, Balana, Tuvok. A little confusing, but alright. The away team materializes in a small valley between the dead volcanoes. The sun burns down on them mercilessly. The air is hot and dry, and sandy wind whips into their eyes. Captain, our tricorders are malfunctioning, probably because of the energy impulses. How do we get our bearings in this dust bowl? Choice here, do we? Oof, that was so close to failing. The away team pushes forward, battling the strong winds and low visibility. Finally, they emerge onto a ledge with a clearer view of the surrounding area. In the distance, they spot the Kazon Ogla settlement. However, the wind is picking up and a massive sandstorm is approaching from the south. Captain, the sandstorm is heading our way. We need to find cover fast. Innovator. Design an intelligent shelter to withstand the storm. You can definitely do that, at least. Build a temporary shelter from what you can find. Analyze the area and evaluate the best cover for the storm. Well, Balana, you're on deck. Balana wastes no time. With impressive efficiency, she swiftly constructs a wind-resistant shelter from the surrounding debris, all the while grumbling about the perceived incompetence of the Starfleet team. After what seems like an eternity, the storm subsides. The away team emerges unharmed and sets off in the direction of the Kazon Ogla settlement. Captain, we've reached the settlement. How should we approach the people here? Let Neelix do the introduction. Approach in typical Starfleet manner. Approach intimidatingly, weapons at the ready. I'm definitely gonna have to do like a murder help-out run. Neelix bounds forward, greeting the Kazon Ogla in his usual boisterous manner. The women and children seem to recognize him, but their expressions are skeptical rather than welcoming. The men approach cautiously, weapons in hand. A tall Kazon emerges from the settlement. Jabin, their leader. At the sight of Neelix, his face darkens. In the background, a badly bruised young woman who looks nothing like the Kazon, but more like a human with pointy ears, peers around the corner. Seems that the Kazon don't find Neelix as charming as he led us to believe. How should we appease them, Captain? Assure them you have no bad intentions. Demonstrate strength to keep the Kazon at bay. Offer water in exchange for information with their company. Well, that's the obvious one, isn't it? Oh, look, we can increase that crit chance. That's cool. But it probably fatigues them both, though, huh? The away team offers Jabin water from their replicators. Fascinated by this technology, Jabin accepts the offer and becomes more receptive. He explains that the Ocampa live underground, their access controlled by the caretaker, who also provides their only source of water. As proof, Jabin points to the bruised woman he is holding as a slave, an Ocampa. He explains that she is one of the few who have managed to reach the surface. Suddenly, Neelix grabs a phaser. He points at Jabin and demands the Ocampa woman be freed. Sometimes certain approaches in away missions bear additional risks. Dangerous approaches are marked by a danger level. Failing such a challenge can result in injuries or even fatalities. Things are getting out of hand, Captain. We should retreat. and carefully withdraw. Tactical retreat, run. Secure the retreat with phaser fire. Are you serious? The away teams attempt to secure their retreat with phaser fire proves somewhat effective, but the K zone return fire with greater accuracy. The away team suffers minor injuries before managing to escape. Safely back on Voyager, Neelix surprises the rest of the away team as he and the rescued woman kiss passionately. How deep does this relationship between the two go? My dearest Kess, didn't I promise I'd save you? I knew you would come for me, my love. You lied and endangered my crew. This is not how trust is built, Mr. Neelix. He was desperate, Captain, but I understand. I want to repay you and your crew for saving me. As Jabin said, the access to the underground city is controlled by the caretaker. There is a tunnel, but the caretaker sealed it with a security barrier. We may be able to transport through the barrier. If it has the slightest breach, a transporter signal amplifier would be necessary. Excellent idea. Kess, can you help us once we located the breach? Of course, it's the least I could do. I'm grateful. Now, we have things to do. Ask Kess what she was with the caretaker. Ask Kess how Kess and Neelix met. Ask Kess why she came to the surface. That's how they met. Kess, Mr. Neelix, I'm curious. How did you two meet? I met Kess while I was trading with the K's on Ogla. They enslaved her, but she was kind. Even to someone like me, I had to get her out. He visited, bought me gifts, made me laugh. He was the only good thing in that terrible place. We fell in love. I admit I used you, Captain, and I apologize, but I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Kess, if it's so dangerous on the surface, why did you leave your home? I felt a strong pull to explore the world beyond the city. I yearned for the freedom to discover new things and learn about myself. Seeing my people so dependent on the caretaker, unable to even think for themselves, it was unbearable. We once possessed telepathic abilities, but these atrophied over many generations. Ask Kess what she knows about the caretaker. For generations, he has provided the Okampa with food, water, energy, and protection from the outside world. Any idea why he does it, or where he came from? No. We do have stories and legends about him, but they're just stories and legends. Alright, someone gets started on that transporter signal amplifier, and Kess, we'll go to sickbay and have you examined. Captain, the science lab is back online. You can start researching the signal amplifier. I picked perfect. I got sickbay and the science lab online before the game made me. That's cool. Computer, initiate emergency medical holographic program. Yay! With no other options available, Captain Janeway activates Voyager's emergency medical hologram. A shimmering figure materializes in sickbay, ready to provide critical care. Please state the nature of the medical emergency. Doctor, our chief medical officer is dead. You have to take care of sickbay for now and this patient, Kess. There is no need for concern. I am capable of treating any injury or disease. A broken ulna, a few minor bruises or grazes, nothing I can't handle. You are in the most capable hands, young lady. Thank you, Doctor. That's very kind of you. I expect you to do your best, Doctor. Do my best, Captain? I am programmed for optimal medical care. What else would I do? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a patient to attend to and a sickbay to reorganize. Currently no research in progress. Tech tree. Oh, interesting. Okay. Fun. How many points do we have? Why not? Let's do it. Get that researching. Oh, that's for everything. Actually, I just saw the Codeman's bill in this house, and wow, I might do the same thing. Get my house going a little bit. Can use a break probably from this, I think. How do I save, or how do I know when the autosaves are? Research the transport signal amplifier in the science laboratory. Fallen duranium. There's no more oh, let's scan this planet. There we go, deuterium. Which we still have a lot of. I guess we can just wait a cycle. Passive bonuses to improve efficiency. Okay. Gotta repair the workshop. Okay. Of course, we gotta wait 3 more cycles. Prepared, Captain. I can start production of the signal amplifier. Has more time. Signal amplifier has been completed and is ready for use, Captain. It would be wise to make haste back to the Okamba. We're already there. Whatever. If there's something unsaved, I guess we'll just have to redo it. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Dun, 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 dun. Counts have changed. I thought I'd already figured this out. Damn it. This one. Yeah. Hey Bumblebee, change my Twitch game to World of Warcraft. It's weird. Hey Bumblebee. Change my Twitch game to World of Warcraft. Just clearly have work to do on the audio. Hey Bumblebee, tell me a joke. Tell me a joke. Hey Bumblebee, are you there? It crashed again. What? Resource exhausted. What does that mean? Oh. Did I hit my cap? On my... No. That's all I needed. Received a sick term. What? I'm just gonna go to bed. Tirades are hitting me all of a sudden. Thanks to anyone who was hanging out in the chat with me tonight. We will definitely be playing some more Voyager soon. Hope you all have